Yes, our day two second speaker, Munira Jehabi. Welcome to the day to WYN Womenium Summit 2022. This is Melinda. So, how are you, Munira?
Hi, Melinda. How are you? Can you
I'm
see me?
doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm
Can
good.
you see me?
No, we cannot see you.
It's taking a moment to come up. I get the message that the video keeps turning off.
Okay. Um, can you please check? Have you enabled your permissions to access the camera?
Yes, it was working fine a few minutes ago. It keeps
Mm-hmm.
turning off.
Okay, we'll wait. Just can you exit and you can rejoin in the same session. If not, you can try from your side.
Hmm. I'm trying to exit.
We want to see you, Munira.
I
Please.
know. I know. I know. So technical difficulties usually. So how do I'm trying to? Okay, let me do this.
Wait. Sure.
So you're back, but we cannot see you, Munira.
I don't know what's happening.
Can you share your screen?
I don't have a PowerPoint. I was just going to have a conversation. I'm not
So
sure exactly why this is happening.
just try to enable the video. So, yeah. So, Dr. Munira, can you please do me a favor? Can you please share your screen so that we will let you know what actually is happening from your side so that we can assist you?
Share my screen.
Yes. So, we will check whether you are able to, uh, you have done with the step by step procedure to turn off on the video.
Can you see it?
Oh, no.
It was working fine few minutes ago when I keep switching off.
Okay. So just so can you see the three dots beside the arrow button?
Yes.
Okay. Just click on the audio and video settings there. So click on the audio and video settings there, Dr. Munira.
Check the video.
And can you please check the video there? I can see that your video is disabled. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. So can you please click on the three dots beside the arrow button and check the audio and the video setting. Just click on the audio and video setting and then go to the camera.
And then what do I do?
So just check whether the camera is working.
You will see a picture there. And then click save.
Can you see it? Okay, we are running late, Dr. Munira. Can you please do it fast? Everyone are waiting to hear your presentation.
Chip.
So, yeah, she left the stage. Okay, just so, ladies and gentlemen, so she has some problem with camera. So let's wait for 2 minutes. She will be back.
Three, five, one. Mm.
So,
Yes.
yes, we can see you. Finally, how are you?
I'm good. I
Fine.
had to.
Okay,
Mute
you're
చేసి.
on mute. Dr. Munira, you're on mute. We are running late.
Sorry about that. I'm sorry. It's really embarrassing when technology doesn't work for you.
Uh, that's okay. So how are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you. So, Dr. Murida, so she's on the stage on the day two event. She is the second speaker of WYN Womenium Summit. So, I'll introduce Dr. Munira Jahabi. She is the founder and CEO of Kismet Ventures. Your Nishi is your business. Dr. Munira Jahabi is known as the Nishi Navigator. She is a certified speaker, coach, author, and podcaster. She works with entrepreneurs to understand their bottom line and helps them with her unique program, The Psychology of Sales. Her zone of genius inspires to execute. She teaches various courses based on her book, The Philosophy of Nishi Principles, available on Amazon. Other publications include Calling AM Earth Angels and Healers. Life is a gift. Heartfelt business lessons. She is the ish conversations with top real estate investors. On her podcast, Munira's Musings, she showcases interviews to speak about the journey to their niche. Episodes available on your favorite podcast channel. Dr. Jahabi is a member of the Women's Prosperity Network, Women with Vision, and International Power Team USA. So wonderful, wonderful, Munira Jahabi. So we are so honored that you are a speaker for this WIN Win conferences. Thank you so much. So people are waiting for your presentation. So I don't want to delay. So please go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Um, First of all, thank you for the WIN conferences for having me speak today. I loved the messages from various speakers, and thank you so much for a wonderful introduction. Today, I don't want to give you a death by PowerPoint, but I want to have a conversation with you. Are you an entrepreneur? Are you trying to become an entrepreneur? I would have loved to see your beautiful faces, but but this platform doesn't allow it. I know that in your heart that you are meant to do something more than you are doing right now. Maybe you've begun that journey and are now stuck, or you want or you want more. I don't know you, but I know that you have a yearning to do more. I don't know what your business is or what you want to do, but what I'm about to tell you will resonate with you. Let me be vulnerable for a few minutes. Everybody talks about changing lives. Everybody talks about helping people. They all want to build a business around this ideology. But how many people really build a business? I have been helping people all my life. And when I lost my job in 2013, I networked and spoke to several people. One such person told me that I had a knack to be a coach. He said, with your life experiences, you can create a business, a coaching business. But first, you need a coach. So then this idea began to germinate in my head, and I jumped on a bandwagon, coach after coach. program after program. How many of you have done exactly just that? I could not make the needle move because I couldn't make the needle move. I couldn't figure out why I was spending so much money spinning my wheels, but I wasn't moving forward. I felt like I had buried myself under so many programs, some of which I hadn't even looked at. Now, I know I don't see you, but I know some of you are nodding your head in agreement because you've done the same thing. You want to make a difference, you want to change this paradigm, but you haven't been able to do it. How many of you have courses in your toolbox that you have not completed yet, let alone even started? You have set up a business, you have a website, you even have a book, an ebook, even a podcast, even. Studies show that in the first 50 years of all businesses, studies show that in the first year, 50% of the businesses are gone. In 5 years, 80% no longer exist. And over 10-year period, 96% of businesses fail, which means 4% of businesses make it. That doesn't mean that they are profitable. It just means that they are standing. Did you know the reason why most coaches struggle is because they are not good coaches? It is because there is not a market for what they do. They've invested the time and the money to learn their craft, but there is no market. I don't know why you're here today. I don't know what your business is, but I'm going to tell you that the coaching industry has a huge potential. This industry, the training and development industry, is one of the fastest and rapidly growing industry right now, and it is estimated to be a 12 to 13 billion dollar industry with a growth potential of 7%. Can you imagine where this can go? The opportunity is immense, and there are people like you that have achieved their financial freedom because they've learned how to bring knowledge to the marketplace that changes the quality of people's businesses and lives. So now you're wondering, how do they do it? And how many times have you asked the same question? How many of you have ever bought something and as soon as you bought it, you went back and read the entire sales letter, watched the replay of the webinar, or whatever mechanism this person got you to purchase? You bought it on instinct, and after you bought, you were like, oh my gosh, what did I just do? Then you go look for reviews, you look at social media, you go find a loophole, all because you want to convince yourself to justify to yourself that you made a good decision. The reason you do that is because you bought on emotion and now are justifying on logic. Someone out there knew you so well that all they had to do was pitch and you had to have it. The other thing is they knew that person who sold you stuff, that person knew their bottom line. They sold to you because they had a solution to your problem. And they hit all the right buttons for you to take that action. I watch reruns on TV. And one episode I really like is Leave It to Beaver. Beaver, this episode was filmed in the 1950s. But Beaver was a little kid and everybody saw him grow up. But in one episode, Beaver was left out when the neighborhood dads offered to pay the older boys for the chores to buy uniforms, right? They needed uniforms, and the dad said, okay. But while they're working outside in summer in a hot day, Beaver is walking around only to realize that the main line will be shut off for a few hours. So what did he do? He went up, loaded up his wagon with buckets and bottles of water, and he sold everybody who needed a drinks the water. Now this was a very simple solution, but he made enough money that he could share his profits with his brother and his friends. The moral of the story is that he really realized that he had a solution to a problem, and boom, he was in business. So I ask you, what is the bottom line of any business? Go ahead, put it in the chat. Tell me. I know you've done the same thing. You have created a business around something that somebody told you you could make money off of, but you haven't yet thought it through. See, we all think that making money is the bottom line, and that's all we think about. But let me put it in perspective for you. The bottom line of life is not to breathe. It is important, but it is not the bottom line. Everybody does not breathe well. So, money to a business is just like oxygen to living things. We need it to live, but it is not the bottom line. See, I was just like that person out there, buying everything. And for several months and several years, every coach out there who had a program, I purchased. If you saw how much investment I had done in for myself, I wasn't buying the right things, one. And two, I was buying everything that everybody was selling me because I felt like I needed to be ahead. Not only that, I had an ebook, I have a book, I had a podcast. So when I sat there, I couldn't figure out how to work this. Then one day I was listening to the sermon, and the person giving the sermon said God created the sun, then he created the planets. And it got to thinking, I started thinking, that when you figure out this bottom line or whatever this magic is, everything will be aligned. This whole perspective changed my paradigm. It changed my programming because my programming was misaligned. You don't need all those programs. If you are a coach and you've invested in yourself, you do not need another program because you already have everything you need. Some people will tell you you don't need anything at all because you were born with everything you need. Regardless of whatever it is, you do not need another program to make you ahead. But you got to listen to what I have to say because I'm going to give you the secret. Just like Beaver, he figured out his problem. Most coaches do not know how to solve a problem. Most coaches just sell stuff, they do not solve a problem. When I ask people what it is that they do, they'll tell me how to solve a problem instead of what exactly they are solving. I totally flipped when I heard about this. It was taking me out of my comfort zone and it pushed me to the limits. I was in a vibration state for almost 6 months when I heard this because I couldn't put my head around it. But then when I finally realized what everybody is saying, because the receptors in my head started working differently. And I'm going to tell you that I had to change my whole programming, and I had to change my whole stand out of my comfort zone, because I had to do the action first, and getting paid was always second. I know, and I believe that I know some things about you and your current situation. I know you're a professional entrepreneur who dreams of becoming a success story. Currently, you're focused on marketing. Currently, you're focused on how to create an executive marketing plan to attract clients. And you are focused on creating a system for follow up and follow through. So let me ask you a question. Would you be ecstatic if you could have more clients that lead to more referrals and word of mouth marketing? Would you be happy if you could develop a system for tracking prospects and clients and have an increased visibility reach? Because if you could do those things, ultimately, that would mean that you are a very successful entrepreneur who wants to see their clients flourish and live your dream lifestyle, which would be amazing, by the way. Unfortunately, I also get a sense that there are some roadblocks for you here, including figuring out how to set goals to take initiative, get clients to see the value in you and your program, and be aware of the client's different personality styles and how to effectively talk to them. Sounds familiar? Let me tell you something else. Are you really frustrated by the fact that you are unable to overcome fear and self doubt? Are you frustrated because you cannot develop a positive mindset? Are you frustrated because you cannot get started? Do you ask yourself these questions? How can I stand out in a crowded market? Am I optimized enough to attract and convert my ideal clients? How can I help potential clients achieve their goals? Let me ask you one last question. Do you ever find yourself thinking, how can I get more clients now? Am I at a disadvantage because I am not experienced enough? Do I need to purchase one more course that will help me make me visible? I know I did. Remember those planets I talked to you about? I had a podcast, I had a book, I was me, I was on social media everywhere, and I was just trying to figure out how to align everything. And when I heard the priest and he said that God aligned everything perfectly, that's when it hit me. That's when I realized that I can help people. If I can help you find your bottom line, if I can help you figure out what problems you solve, then I can be in business. Zig Ziglar, he says, you can have everything in life you want if you will help other people get what they want. I am looking for 15 people to work with me one on one without paying me any upfront investment. There is no upfront investment. I know my system works because I've tried it and proved it over and over again. So now it's time to give back. I'm looking for 15 people to work with me one on one, one meeting a week till you find your ideal client. Now you are thinking, she's crazy. And I'm going to say, yes, I am. But isn't every business out there solving a problem? Think about it. McDonald's, hunger, immediate hunger. Uber, transportation. What does this Q-tip solve? Gunk out of your ears. What does this snail file solve? Helps make your hands look pretty. So look around you. Everything out there was once an idea, and it is solving a problem. I wasn't aware of this. I wasn't even looking for this. But when I became aware and my awareness grew, I flipped channels just to watch these things because this was an assignment by my mentor. And I realized that everybody out there is solving a problem. The car dealerships are giving away cars. Mattress companies are giving away mattresses for 45 days. Try it before you buy it. The lawyers are saying, we'll win your case. When we win it, you can give us the money. So this concept is not new. Then why is it that we don't help people succeed? And I am on that path of success. I am going to make this happen for some people who are serious. My guarantee is just similar like all the other businessmen who have really made bank. The skills I'm going to share with you are not going to be valuable if you do not have the certainty to execute them. Don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean you have to be perfect. It means you have to be committed. That doesn't mean that you have to have confidence every moment, because we can build that up. It just means that you need to see, feel, and experience that what we are going to teach you over and over again with enough repetition that you will become certain about the problem that you solve, because that is the first step. You've got to master this. What do successful people in the world have in common? The first thing they have in common is that they have the grasp and they have developed a methodology of problem solving. They are in a situation where they've learned to increase their potential, then they take action, and then they get the results they achieve. You, my friends, have the potential. Now it remains to be seen if you're ready to take action. My predictable system for leveraging entrepreneurs makes getting more clients a breeze for established entrepreneurs who are struggling to increase their bottom line. Because if you are ready right now, then email me at the niche navigator at gmail.com. The niche navigator at gmail.com. The subject should be bottom line. Please add your full name, your time zone, and your phone number, and I will set up an appointment to talk to you one on one. Ladies, guys, entrepreneurs, what do you have to lose? I know you are odd at this no deal upfront deal, but I'm going to only help people who are very serious. And if you're ready to take action, please stand up if you've already emailed me or you've already taken action. Again, my name is Munira Zahabi, the Niche Navigator, and my email is thenichenavigator at gmail.com. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Munira Zahabi. Your speech was really motivational, and I will implement some of your ideas. So with my client, thank you for thank you so much, Munira. So, and we have a question for you
Yes.
from our audience. So, so, yeah, so they are asking what is a triple bottom line strategy?
They have to. So I work one on one with people. The bottom line is, what is your purpose, right? Why are you here? So I am the niche navigator, and the niche for any entrepreneur is, what is your purpose? There's two things that we work on. One is niche, as in what's your purpose, and two is, who is your niche client? Who is your ideal client, right? So the niche philosophy takes two of them. It branches out into two different things. When I work with you, I give you assignments because I need to know where you are in your business. So it's
Mhm.
everybody that works with me is going to be a different business. One, they're going to be a different they're going to offer me something, and they're going to be a different place in their business. So whatever they give me, wherever they are, we can figure out where you are and what you need. And then once we work that out, it's a conversation that we have over Zoom, and we figure it out. It's not easy, but we have to be committed to find the answers.
Thank you. Thank you. Well answered. And if you want to rate Dr. Munira, so you can go to the messages tab and you can poll your favorite speaker, Dr. Munira. And thank you so much for your wonderful presentation. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge with WYN conferences. So, and I think, yeah. So, and have a great day, Dr. Munira.
Thank you.
It's
Have a
nice
good
to,
night.
I'm so honored with that you are a speaker with WIN conferences. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
So let's not wait. Let's move on to the another speaker. So another speaker is Carolyn Brooks. Unfortunately, she is not available. So let's join the session. So we will play the pre-record. So she has shared the pre-recorded session with us. So we will play the pre-recorded session of Carolyn Brooks. Thank you so much.